In today's BTG episode, WinterFest begins. Nicole does Leslie a favor. Anita gives Chelsea a pep talk, and Marcel agrees to babysit Leslie at Sharon and Tracy talk WinterFest at Anita's. They drink, and Anita gushes that Rowena made the drinks. They talk about signing an album for an auction. Sharon calls it trippy, and they thank Anita for reconnecting. Sharon asks how they're meeting with Devin Winters when in Genoa City. Neil, his father, means a lot to her. Sharon says they felt well taken care of. She wants to wait until they reach the curb before joining them. Tracy talks up how busy Sharon's been and considers that she has a man she's not sharing. As she says this, Sharon stares at the photo of Vernon and Anita. Sharon covers, they wish Barbara could see this. Anita tells them Leslie Tomas is Barbara's daughter. The women are stunned. They can't believe Anita made her a wealthy woman. Sharon goes to get her phone in the foyer and Vernon comes in quietly. Are we alone? Anita appears. Vernon, I caught you. She hugs him while he and Sharon look at each other. At the club, Malone approaches Vernon to assure there will be no Leslie shenanigans today. Later, Ted tells Tomas he just finished a great workout. Tomas would like to learn squash. Ted asks when Tomas will find the time. Shouldn't he decide which one of his daughters he's sleeping with? Tomas stammers and says he had a moment of confusion. Ted asks if that's what he calls it, but Tomas loves Kat and is glad she gave him another chance. He has big plans with her. Ted's glad his intentions aren't casual. His girls don't get along and don't need anyone making it worse. Leslie swans into Ava's place, tells her Peaches is binging on her stories, and hands over an outfit for Eva for when Ava's thrilled. Leslie's happy to see her kid take her rightful place in society. Eva knows she's only there because of her mother working at WinterFest, but Leslie calls her royalty. Eva tries on the dress and her mom likes it. Eva talks to her about the nan-profit. Leslie wants her name in big letters. It's going to make them catch up with the Duprees. Ted arrives, calling Eva a supermodel. He gifts her a Forrester Creations scarf. She's thankful and Leslie kisses his cheek, grateful for him. At Orphe Jeans, Jacob and Isaiah talk WinterFest and Ice's work. Jacob questions how he's spending his time other than at work, and Iz gets his back up. Jacob just wants his bro to get some roots. Iz admits he met someone and tells him about Eva. Jacob reminds him that Ava's trouble and wonders if it's the appeal. Izzy's offended. Jacob counters that they're having issues because of her. Jacob invites him to WinterFest, but he doesn't like social climbing. Jacob will leave his name at the gate in case he changes his mind. He grins and, before he leaves, sweetens the deal, saying Eva will be there with her dad. At Nicole's place, Damone, the hair and makeup man, talks about working with the Dupree women. Naomi thanks him for working them in, and since he's done their makeup, he leaves, stating he'll see them at WinterFest. Nicole's happy to have her daughters with her. Kat asks if she's self-centered. They think she is 1% of the time, and she tells them this is about her so-called half-sister. Naomi thinks Kat should cut Eva a break. Nicole agrees. She's in her life. Kat reminds them of her misdeeds and doesn't like that they're being polite about welcoming her in. Nicole reminds Kat of her debut at WinterFest with the father-daughter dance. She's got the pomp and circumstance, and Ava's getting less than that. Kat still begrudges her that and considers sitting the party out. Nicole says if she does, that'll answer her question about being. She tells her kid to rise above. Kat isn't sure what she'll do, but takes off. Laura and Mona are hard at work on WinterFest still, getting things finalized. Mona considers herself Laura's bodyguard for the event, noting she'll make Leslie pay for even looking at her. Tomas meets Kat at Uptown. She wants another drink so she doesn't have to go to WinterFest. She updates him on what happened with Nicole and says that it'll be all about Eva tonight. Tomas can see she's hurt and doesn't think she's self-centered. He talks her up and she gets hot and wants to take him to bed. Tomas works up to asking Kat to move in with him. WinterFest begins and Ted and Eva walk in, get champagne and talk about the toy drive. Ted asks what toys she liked. She says books and Barbies. Also, a big doll head where she worked on the hair. They talk about going ice skating later, but she worries she fall. Ted tells her the point of tonight is them being together. They head out while Sharon and Tracy arrive with Vernon. Anita goes to Mona and Laura and tells them to go have fun. Anita shows Laura Malone nearby, who will guard her. Laura thinks Anita's the best. Anita goes back to her man and fills him in on the conversation. She kisses her husband and tells her friends she's being proactive. Have they seen how the women are looking at him? They're shameless. Sharon knows the type. Naomi and Jacob arrive, and Jacob asks why Marcel is there. Marcel says he's doing private duty. Jacob acts like the younger kids should do it, but Marcel can use the Dupree cash. Jacob goes and Leslie wanders in. Jacob flirts with his wife, and they admit that therapy was good for them. Eva and Ted return from ice skating. He says this is the first Winterfest without Nicole. Isaiah arrives as Ted gets cocoa. He greets Eva, Vernon, Sharon. Tracy and Anita joke around while they drink, and Vernon lies about going to talk to someone while he follows. Sharon, they agree it's been hard to get a moment alone. Malone finds Leslie and gives her champagne. She gets flirty. At the police station. Leslie tells Mayone they cross paths a lot. Must mean something. He tells her she's tempting fate. Malone tells Elon she clocked me, so I took the charm offensive. Elon says it wasn't the right move. Donnie asks if she can't just stop by and see her dad without an ulterior motive. Vernon says no. Jacob and Naomi head to a hotel where they make love. Everyone at Winterfest claps. Haley freaks out as Bill collapses in his office. Hooked on Beyond the Gates. Join our official Beyond the Gates Facebook group. Get spoilers, recaps, theories, and fan talk all in one place.